Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about some really exciting news and the fact that Varada will be joining the TARDIS team in 2025 and will not in fact be replacing Millie Gibson. Now I did put my video out there of sort of my thoughts about Millie Gibson leaving, how disappointed I was for her to leave so soon. So to hear that Varada is actually joining them and Ruby won't be leaving has got me really excited for a number of reasons. The first reason is I'm really glad that Millie Gibson is staying. Now, the reason I'm really pleased about that is when Millie Gibson was announced as the companion, I was really excited for it because I felt she had the potential to be a really great companion, and I still really do feel she has the great potential. So I was really looking forward to getting into her character, but to hear that she could be possibly leaving after the first series or somewhere in the second did get me disappointed because I really do want to see more of her beyond just one series as well. So the fact to hear that she's staying on, I'm really pleased about, because sometimes I feel like one series companions can sometimes feel like they don't get enough time, especially now we're only getting 8 episodes a series, so I really feel like it really cut her short, to be honest, a bit too short. So I'm really glad to see that she will be staying on and we can see a lot more of Ruby's character. Also, with Ruby staying on, it's got me far more excited to see Varada's character. Now, whilst I'm sure I would have always enjoyed her character and looking forward to seeing how she turns out as a companion as well, I would have always been thinking to myself, I just wish Ruby stayed a bit longer. So the fact that Varada is joining and we still got Ruby, I'm not going to have that. So it's therefore going to help make me sort of enjoy her character a lot more than I would have if Ruby left. And also, I feel like it's going to really help shake up the TARDIS team for the series in 2025. It's going to help give it sort of a new spice, but also keeping it quite similar to what we know in the 2024 series. So I feel like it's just changing it just that bit to keep it still exciting and keep people tuning in for the new series beyond the series in 2024. I'm also looking forward to seeing how this is going to change the dynamic between the two. I'm really intrigued to see how this will play out. Will Ruby accept her? How does Varada's character meet the Doctor and Ruby? And will it be Millie Gibson and Varada in the TARDIS together, or will they mostly be one or the other? As I feel like this could be a possibility, seeing as Ruby was on holiday for certain parts of the Series 15. So I do feel like it could play out like that. So these are all questions that I'm really looking forward to being answered in the 2025 series. I also feel it's going to be quite interesting to see an established companion have another companion join and see that dynamic. Because it has sort of almost happened in the past. You've had the possibility of Rose and Madame de Pompadour, you've had Amy and Rita, and the possibility of Clara and Osgood as well. But particularly with Amy and Rita, I feel like it could play out very similar, where you've had Amy for one series, and then in the second series, you've sort of got the Doctor inviting Rita onto the TARDIS and Amy not feeling too happy about it. So that could be one way this sort of plays out with Varada and Millie. But I feel like it's really going to be interesting to see how this plays out and to actually have, for a change, an established companion, then a supposed completely separate character join as well. So it would be quite interesting to have the two on the TARDIS at the same time. I also feel that the reason they've announced this now is to sort of ramp up the hype for this series to come in a few weeks. Despite this being for the series in 2025, I feel like they're trying to keep Doctor Who in the conversation, and rightly so. But I am surprised they never did this a few months ago when it was sort of unofficially announced that Millie Gibson would be leaving and she was possibly fired. Now, the reason they might be doing it now is to not only ramp up the hype, but to sort of keep people interested in Millie Gibson's character and Ruby. Because people might be viewing the series as, well, if she's leaving, I'm not really going to get involved or invested into her character. So the fact here that she'll be staying on has probably got people, including myself, much more excited to see Ruby's character and see how she turns out. So I feel like, yes, it's to sort of ramp up the hype for the series, but to also keep viewers engaged in Millie Gibson and Ruby's character. From the promos they've released, it really looks like they get on extremely well off screen, and I really look forward to seeing how that reflects well on screen as well. For me, from Russell T Davies, this is definitely a step in the right direction, and I really look forward to seeing how it turns out, because I feel like this is probably the best thing that could have happened with the whole Varada and Millie situation. So I'm really pleased to hear this, and I'm really looking forward to getting into it. And I feel like it should also be a lesson to us fans as well, to not always listen to the rumours and take everything with a huge pinch of salt, especially when it comes to rumours as well, because not everything appears how it seems. But summing up the news, I am incredibly excited to see how this all plays out, and I cannot wait for the series in 2025 to see how these characters all get on and how it all plays out. So yeah, I'm really excited about this news, and I was so pleased to hear it. But what I'd love to know is what you guys think. Are you excited about the news like I am, or are you a bit different? Are you a bit sceptical about this? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for all the support of my channel, all the likes, the subscriptions, the comments I've been having the last few weeks. I always really appreciate it, and it's really not far until I do a tour of my TARDIS on how I made it and how you can make your own when I hit 500 subscribers. So if you enjoyed the video and would love to see that video, then make sure you're subscribed. But again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully see you in my next video soon. Thank you all for watching and take care.